All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, is Craft Chest here, and today has been one of those adventure days where I haven't gotten anything done that I actually wanted to do, and I am just now getting home, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, on a random Wednesday in a random month of May, in what should have been a quick trip, hour, maybe 2 hours tops, to go and grab the few little trinkety things that I needed. And it took me 11 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours to end up with nope at the house. There was one positive that I'm going to go over with you, but let me lay this out there to lumber stores, whether it be Lowe's, Home Depot, mom and pops, lumber stores. Not everybody's got a truck. All right, it's my choice. This ain't Blizzard. You got a phone, don't you? No, I don't have a truck. It's by choice, mostly. All right, but I don't. Here's a way for you guys to triple your sales. Have your saws working, or have one installed to where you can at least rip plywood. All right, if people have a general idea of how wide they need it, and you can just rip it or to slide into the trunk. In most modern cars, golly, going back to the early 2000s now, 20 years we've had the ability to lay the seat down on most vehicles, and trucks and SUVs. But the problem is the width. Not everybody's car and bed is 4 foot wide. So we need to rip it down to a general idea. If you could just have the ability, and even if you limit the cuts, you know, maybe rip it and cut it one time, and if you want to get it all in there and the trunk doesn't go down. Mine, I have anchors to where if I rip it, I can stick it all the way to the front, pull the trunk down, hook a little latch on it that I've already got pre-installed, and I'm good to go. That's all I needed today was a piece of wood, because I was going to work on a project. As you see over here, I have some boxes that I'm going to be doing an unboxing video here right after this, but this is just something that bugged me from 11 o'clock this morning. I should have started last night. I said, self, craft chest, go to bed. My mind wouldn't go to sleep till about 3 o'clock in the morning, though, because I was, reading and all this and all that on the internet, trying to do, come up with some designs of different things that we could be working on, et cetera, et cetera. So, I set my alarm for 8, and I snoozed and got up about 10. So, I got my day going, got out of here about 11. And I was like, yeah, I still got time. We got plenty of daylight to work with. Nope. Went right over here to Lowe's, 10 minutes away from where I live, on the next exit. Found the wood I want. I was like, perfect, man. I ain't but $20. That's perfect. I'll have them rip it, 30, 32 inches. That'll go in the car. If I need to shave some off, I'll do it myself. I just need to get it to the house. Our saw is broke. The switch is broke. I was like, the switch was broke last time I was here, and it really was. I'm not even joking. The last couple of times I've needed a piece of wood or wanted to work on a project, their saw is down. So I was like, all right, well, I guess y'all can't help me. All right, so I left. Wasn't mad, just disappointed. Went to the next exit, to Home Depot. Their plywood, let's just say, is very limited. They are just straight construction. Like, their MDF is like that cardboard stuff. It's not even real MDF. I don't even know how they can call it MDF. I guess maybe I'm missing it. It's like cardboard press. And I didn't want that. And their birch was $60 a sheet, which I know birch is up there, and all, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, they were expensive. They were like $10 more on MDF. The MDF that I wanted over at Lowe's, they couldn't cut it. It was only $20. That was perfect. Couldn't get it. So I went down the road. Went to another lumber store. We don't cut wood. Went to another lumber store. We don't cut wood. We don't have what you're looking for anyway. We're out of it. So I was like, all right, well, let's just stop. All right, let me stop right there and let me rewind. Let's come up with another plan here. And so I also needed some little amp screws to where I'm going to be working with some. I found my old stuff. Why I kept the old stuff and not the new stuff, I don't know. but that's my fault. But we have the, I needed this screw right here, and there was a positive out of it. I got this amp kit. Still ain't the one I need. Doesn't have any of the connectors I need. But I will say advanced audio. Down on the coast over there. I had to go 30 miles out of my way to get there. But, you know, I was like, you know what? Screw the dumb stuff. That guy was nice to me last time. I'm going to go back by there and see if he can help me. He didn't know what the hell I was talking about. Because, like, on old Punch 45s, they have the spade connectors or whatever. They have these, the power connectors, which I got to clean this up. It's been sitting out in the shop. But they got these old spade connectors like this. Like old speaker terminal connectors for power. And they don't take the, like, I don't know, 12 gauge wire. You could probably get a 10 with one of those in it, if you're lucky. He didn't know what I was talking about. He was like a monkey doing a math problem. So he ain't dealt with nothing in the past decade, I guess. Only, you know. But he's knowledgeable. He knows what he's doing. He actually runs competitions and all that. But he had this kit, and I was like, you know, I might be able to work with it, but he sold me this. It's a 10 millimeter Renegade. I guess he said it's a Rockford company. It's like one of their lower models. And I was like, their lower models probably better than most people's higher models. But the RCAs and the fuse block alone are worth that. And the reason why he cut me a deal, I only paid 20 bucks for this, where they were missing this. And since he found like 6 packs of them, because he was looking for some screws, and he actually found something that he was looking for right before I came in the store. So he goes, man, you know, me just taking my time to help you and just being nice and not saying, nah, I ain't got that. Me doing that, and I found what I was looking for. I didn't find what you were looking for, but you know what? I got this right here that might help you out, and I'll make you a deal on it. So he sold it to me for 20 bucks. I don't know how much they are. I'm going to have to actually look it up. It's a 10 millimeter amp kit. The RCAs is what I need. This fuse block's useful here. And, hey, you know, there was a positive out of the day. But lumber companies, lumber stoves, get a saw. It is 2019. How many times do we have to say this? Folks in the industries out there, stop catching up with the people, man. How many sales do you lose because you don't cut wood, you know, to fit in the car? And you don't even, you know, if you advertised it as such, like, hey, we're not going to do specific cuts, but we'll cut it to fit your car. That's all you need. I don't understand it. It just, that turned a 2-hour trip into 5 hours unnecessarily. Because now I need to make a decision. Do I go and do my unboxing videos? Because we got a Roman chair back here that I've been wanting to get. So we're going to be doing some working out. What? And people from back in the day, remember, that's one of my favorite exercises right there. It sucks. All right, and it's extremely old school. Yes, I understand, but I love that thing because of all the different core exercises and leg exercises that you can do with that particular thing. Plus, this box right down here, I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but if you can put 2 and 2 together, amplifiers and looking for wood, you might be able to figure out what might be in that box right there. And we're going to be putting that together. I'll be getting some footage together for you. If nothing else, I'll be taking a ton of pictures and we'll go over it that way. So I gotta regroup because I'm dazed. I mean, I have been stunned today by the fact that all I needed was one sheet of plywood ripped at 32 inches so I could get it into my trunk and get it into the car, and 5 hours later, still nothing. That's beyond me. Why? I don't get it. So anyway, that's all. Just a little rant video, just a little decompression video for me. But we got a lot of stuff coming up for you. We got the old school Punch 45. We got, that's not so old school, but it's still old. The Punch 150. What is this, an A2? Yeah, it's the A2 right there. I just want to see if they work. And what's in that box right there? What's in that box? What? It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Woo!